Right now, a vision for safe driving in our area. How safe are our roads? A question worth asking after a massive spike in fatal crashes in the U.S. Plus, how rising costs are again causing a major issue for Dane County's jail expansion and consolidation project. One of the most famous landmarks in Southern California threatened by wildfires. We'll have an update. It's all ahead on News 3 Now at 10. 2021 was a deadly year on U.S. roads. Nearly 43,000 people were killed last year, the highest number in 16 years. The 10.5% jump over 2020 was the largest percentage increase since the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration started its fatality data collection system back in 1975. Now, here in Wisconsin, 594 people died in crashes, the most in the Badger State in 6 years. Here in Madison, police are continuing to stress the importance of safe driving, part of the city's Vision Zero project, with the goal of eliminating traffic deaths by the year 2030. But as Brad Hamilton found out, police continue to see similar results that have now plagued our roads for years. Brad?
Eric, Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes says that he feels progress is being made towards making Madison a safer place to drive, but he also believes that there's plenty of work to be done. We asked some folks a simple task. Describe some of the driving that you see in Madison. And the answers that we got probably don't surprise you.
Speeding, cutting in and out, it's pretty hairy.
It's kind of every man for himself, it seems.
Margaret Bannister says that she has to walk on East Washington Avenue nearly every single day, and she worries for the worst constantly.
I do not take a chance on somebody deciding to, at the last minute, turn right on what will be red in a minute or a second.
And for good reason, because so far this year, there have already been 5 traffic-related deaths in the city. It's a number that is consistent with where Madison was at the same time last year, and it's a number that is far too high for Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes.
So we want people to be safe. We do not want to have to write tickets. Success for me is when tickets decrease.
To reach that success, Chief Barnes and his team are focused on quelling issues such as distracted driving, reckless driving, and speeding, and especially on these 3 main drags.
We have not abandoned neighborhood-oriented policing in the slightest, but what we know is that the Beltline, Mineral Point Road, and East Washington Avenue accounts for more serious injuries or fatalities than any other roadways that we have here in the city of Madison.
And there's 3 keys to success, according to Chief Barnes.
It's enforcement, it's education, and it's high visibility. So those are the 3 things that we're looking at. You can't go into an area and just think that you're going to write tickets and those tickets will get you out of your problem. That's not true.
All in hopes of making the streets of Madison safer, especially for folks like Bannister that depend on them.
There aren't that many other choices. It's the way to the grocery store.
And for more coverage on the city's Vision Zero effort, we've got a ton of previous coverage up on our website, channel3000.com. Eric?
Brad, thank you. And some pretty incredible video tonight. This is a crash north of the Twin Cities. If you watch on the left side of your screen there, you'll see a milk tanker overturn right there while trying to take a curve, rolling into the ditch. Milk was seen spilling from the truck. The driver taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. A look now at our certified most accurate forecast. Here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
Eric, getting a couple of sprinkles here in the backyard. It's just been cloudy and gray for much of the afternoon, and now we're starting to see a little better chances for showers. Time-lapse from the WISC-TV Skycam shows sunshine early this morning. The clouds started to move in, gradually lower and thicken through the day, and there were even a few sprinkles south of Madison during the afternoon hours. But now you can see better chances for rain moving in from the west. High temperatures today, mainly in the 60s. A few places hit the 70-degree mark where there was a little more sunshine. Right now, temperatures have dropped into the 50s in Madison, are around 60 to our west, but closer to Lake Michigan, temperatures are in the 40s to around 50. By tomorrow morning, it'll be around 50 with scattered showers that will linger into tomorrow morning. Might see a little sunshine later in the afternoon with a high of 64. Later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that includes some thunderstorms, but also a little milder weather for the end of the week.
Gary, thank you. The murder trial for a 20-year-old accused of killing his girlfriend's parents in the UW Arboretum 2 years ago will continue in the morning. In their opening statement today, prosecutors said they're building this case based on a motive of family tension. They suggest Kari Sanford hated his girlfriend's parents, which is why he killed them. The defense, on the other hand, told the jury the state simply doesn't have the evidence to convict, missing things like a murder weapon. A reminder here, you will not be hearing any testimony or seeing any video from this trial because the judge has banned all recordings and only allowed media to show still pictures of Sanford and court officials. The trial, again, will resume in the morning. News 3 Now and Channel 3000 will again be in the courtroom, getting you the latest developments throughout the day. Well, in Milwaukee tonight, Mayor Cavalier Johnson says the police department will be stepping up enforcement of the city's curfew law that's already in place. The announcement came during a press conference with the city's police chief today. This all coming after Friday's mass shooting after a Bucks game. Since Friday, more than 30 people have been shot. Young people under the age of 17 have to be off the streets and out of public spaces by 10 p.m. on weeknights, 11 p.m. on weekends. And the city's mayor, police chief, and school superintendent all taking a moment to sit down with a group of young kids today at a middle school to talk with them about the uptick in violence and reckless driving among students and ways they are working to curtail it. The Dane County Medical Examiner identifying the man who police said was shot and killed in the village of Blue Mounds over the weekend. 19-year-old Marshall Iverson of Mount Horeb was pronounced dead at the scene on Blue Mountain Avenue. Officials did not release his cause of death, said an autopsy is now pending. The Dane County Sheriff and members from the Blue Mounds Police Department will be holding a press conference tomorrow at noon. News 3 Now is planning to carry that press conference live on our social media platforms and Channel 3000 Plus, our streaming app. A developing story out in Los Angeles County tonight. Crews are battling a brush fire near the famed Griffith Observatory in Los Angeles. The fire has grown quickly. Firefighters are attacking it from both the ground and air. LA Fire classified the fire as a major emergency. The 87-year-old observatory has been evacuated, but not any nearby homes. And on the East Coast tonight, one person has died, another rescued after siblings became trapped under sand while digging at a Jersey Shore beach. This is on the Barrier Island Beach in Toms River, New Jersey. First responders were able to rescue a 17-year-old girl, but her 18-year-old brother died at the scene. The teen was visiting the area from out of town with his family. President Biden went to Buffalo to pay his respects to the victims of Saturday's mass shooting at a supermarket there, a crime the president called an act of domestic terrorism. Michael George is in Buffalo with the latest on how the tragedy unfolded.
President Biden called on the nation to reject extremism after a deadly mass shooting claimed 10 lives in a predominantly black neighborhood in Buffalo, New York.
What happened here is simple and straightforward: terrorism.
The president and first lady visited the scene of the attack on Tuesday. They laid flowers at a memorial and met privately with victims' families.
White supremacy is a poison.
The 18-year-old suspect remains in custody after pleading not guilty to first-degree murder charges. Investigators say he chose the Buffalo supermarket because he wanted to kill as many black people as possible. CBS News has learned that the alleged gunman may have considered other targets, including schools and stores in Buffalo, as well as Hasidic Jewish communities in New Jersey. Police and FBI agents continue to gather evidence here at the scene of the shooting. Authorities hope to have the supermarket open as quickly as possible.
A lot of lives was lost, a lot of good people. Lives was lost.
Denise Alston's friend, Pearl Young, was among those killed.
This is a senseless act of hatred. I should be able to respect your opinion and you minds without killing each other over it.
Buffalo's mayor says the first funerals will likely be held this weekend. Michael George, CBS News, Buffalo, New York.
Police in Buffalo say they are concerned about possible copycat attacks and are investigating a number of threats that have been circulating on social media. New tonight, a 7-year-old grazed by a bullet today when a gun went off inside a backpack at a school in Chicago. The child was hospitalized and is reportedly in good condition. Chicago police say the weapon accidentally discharged in the backpack while inside a classroom with a bullet striking the ground, then ricocheting, resulting in a classmate being grazed in the abdomen. School actually stayed in session as police investigated. Progress on Dane County's jail consolidation project has stalled once again due to inflated construction costs. In a memo today, Dane County Executive Joe Parisi said county leaders recently received up-to-date costs for the project, which will exceed the approved budget by $9.8 million. Earlier this year, the county board approved an additional $16 million for the design and construction, but this latest proposal is still well over budget.
So the board has to, come together and decide how they want to move this project forward. Because if this project doesn't move forward, the cost is only going to continue to increase because, as we know, that this inflation doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
The resolution would need approval from 3/4 of the county board. It also needs to be voted on by the board's August 18th meeting. As we continue through National Police Week, the Green Bay Police Department honoring a special member of its police force today, unveiling its new Canine Monument, a dedication to its canine partners. The 200-pound bronze statue represents Canine Neo, who had served the department 10 years before ending his watch last August. The Wisconsin Department of Justice will be handing out hundreds of thousands of kits designed to store vital information about children all across the state. The kits will help parents and law enforcement work together quickly in the event that a child goes missing. The effort is a partnership with the Green Bay Packers and the National Child Identification Program.
Hours can make an enormous difference in a missing person's case, and having something that can help with a lead, whether it's a fingerprint or information or even a photo of a child that you can quickly give to law enforcement, can help with the location process.
The free kits will be distributed through local school districts and private schools and will be an opt-in program. Call's office says more than 70 million kits have already been handed out nationwide. The longest and bloodiest battle of the Ukraine war has come to an end. Russian-backed separatists say more than 250 Ukrainians have surrendered at the site of the besieged steel plant in the southern port city of Mariupol. Ukraine's last defenders there have endured relentless strikes from Russian forces for more than 2 months now. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says they helped gain critically important time to help the country regroup and receive aid from allies. Just yesterday, U.S. senators voted to begin consideration of the nearly $40 billion aid package for Ukraine. The Biden administration says a final vote on the bill is needed by tomorrow before existing aid runs out. 3 people in Wisconsin, including a pair of Democratic electors, are now suing Republicans who attempted to cast electoral ballots for Donald Trump in 2020, despite Joe Biden's victory in the state. Their lawsuit, filed here in Dane County, alleges a conspiracy by Trump and his allies to overturn his loss. The lawsuit seeks up to $2.4 million in damages, as well as disqualifying the Republicans from ever serving again as electors. And a former state lawmaker who also once served as Wisconsin's tourism secretary has pleaded guilty to failing to pay nearly $200,000 in employment taxes. Kevin Shabilsky, who's from Merrill, entered the plea in federal court yesterday. It involves taxes owed on behalf of employees at 2 of his businesses. Shabilsky represented the 24th Senate District from 1995 to 2002, later served as state tourism secretary under then-Governor Jim Doyle. He faces a maximum sentence of 5 years in federal prison, a $250,000 fine. As stores struggle to stock baby formula, Nestle stepping up its game. The company now flying in formula from the Netherlands and Switzerland to the U.S. They're focused on 2 kinds right now, the Gerber Good Start Extensive HA, that's hypoallergenic, and Alpha-Mino. They say they serve a critical medical purpose because they're for babies with cow's milk protein allergies. U.S. regulators today authorizing Pfizer's COVID-19 booster shot for healthy 5 to 11-year-olds. There's one more hurdle here. The CDC has to decide whether to formally recommend the booster for this age group. The CDC's scientific advisors, they're scheduled to meet on Thursday. Pfizer's shot is the only COVID vaccine available for children of any age in the United States. Still to come tonight, breaking ground on the newest healthcare facility in Madison. We'll show you where it's going. Plus, a special visitor for a group of high school students. We'll explain when we come back.
Hey, lady, when is the baby coming?
Very, very soon.
Dad, what about yours?
You're gonna, yeah, okay, well.
When you drive a Honda, the adventures go on and on. Follow your adventures with the rugged power of Honda. The brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. Hurry into a local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily.
Complete your Madison bathroom update with 11% off everything at Menards. Max has more than 1,000 shower doors, bathtubs, and shower kits to add luxury to your life. Save 11% on Max products. Complement your new tub or shower with a new vanity from Magic Woods Elements. The Stratton vanity offers on-trend gray finish with soft closed doors and drawers. Magic Woods Elements vanities are 11% off at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
We've all been through a lot together, and along the way, you'll find out who really cares for you and who you can trust. Because there's a lot of stuff that happens in life, like those days when the amazing happens, or those days that are really, really hard. That's why you need someone like Unity Point Health. Because when it comes to your health, you gotta have someone you can trust. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health.
Hey everybody, who's coming to the big show? It's Vet Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells. An all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway Jew, the Mascot Theory, and Beth Killian. All benefiting Heat and Housing for Heroes. Visit VetAidWI.com for details and to purchase tickets for Trace Atkins.
Tomorrow, hit the links for a good cause. Jeff Sprider will preview an upcoming fundraiser for radiation therapy research and a way even non-golfers can give support.
Plus, we are tracking rain as you head out the door. Join us tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. Pretty cool opportunity for students at Janesville Craig High School today. Progressive Air flew in and landed this helicopter outside the school for aerospace engineering students.
It's great to have to come out and introduce this to the students that are out there now, because like I mentioned to them, there's a huge demand for pilots, a huge demand for mechanics out there. And anything we can expose them to, even to ignite the interest a little bit and ask the questions, would start them off on a career towards it, which would be awesome for everybody.
And that does.
After landing, the pilot spoke with the students for about an hour about the helicopter, gave some tours, talked about their careers and life experiences. Progressive Air is based out of the Southern Wisconsin Regional Airport. Officials with UW Health breaking ground today on a new facility on Madison's east side. The East Park Medical Center, a 469,000 square foot facility will offer specialties like women's complex care, adult cancer care, advanced imaging services, and clinical trials. The new space will be located across from East Madison Hospital and UW Health Rehabilitation Hospital on East Park Drive. It is slated to open in 2024. Grace Coffee Company has abruptly closed its State Street location, according to a sign posted on the shop's front door. It still has 5 other locations throughout Dane County, most recently opening a new one in Verona. The State Street spot was the local chain's first location that opened in 2019. Check this out. Spotted in Los Angeles, California today, the price for a gallon of gas nearing $7. AAA says today's California gas average is up 18 cents from just a week ago. The national average for a gallon of gas now at $4.48. Well, how about this? The Atlanta Braves baseball team woke up to quite the surprise at their downtown Milwaukee hotel today. They had no power at the supposedly haunted Pfister Hotel. It is now 129 years old. Bryce Harper, Michael Young, Pablo Sandoval among the recent ball players who have claimed ghost encounters there. The extended power outage at the hotel also left some rooms without running water, leaving some players unable to shower. That's why the Cubs, Gary, they always stay at home. They don't need a hotel. They'll just come
now how do you get a... I mean, I know the legend is it's haunted. It's haunted. But the haunting caused the power to go out?
Yeah, they're messing with those players. They don't want them to get showers. They don't want them to be cool with the air conditioning. It's all part of the plan, Gary.
Oh, okay.
The ghosts are Brewer fans.
All right, if you say so. I'll just watch the clouds and the satellite. Who cares if the Pfister Hotel is haunted? 3 things you need to know in our forecast. Showers are in the forecast overnight into tomorrow morning. It'll turn milder for Thursday. High temperatures will be in the upper 70s and will be in the lower 70s on Friday. And then temperatures temperatures drop back into the 50s for the weekend with some shower chances on Saturday. Some light showers pushing into southwestern Wisconsin right now. Doppler track shows those showers coming in from Minnesota and Iowa. Down to the south, there have been some stronger thunderstorms, but those will stay to our south. High temperatures today, upper 60s in southern Wisconsin as the clouds came in during the afternoon hours, but farther to the north, there's more sunshine, and Wausau was up at 72, so was the Twin Cities. And then farther to the south and west, temperatures were in the 80s and 90s into Kansas and parts of southern Nebraska. In between, some severe thunderstorms have been developing in clusters from Nebraska into northern Kansas, now heading into parts of Missouri and Iowa. But we're on the northern fringes of the storm with just some light showers coming in from the west. The stationary front and warm front down to the south divides milder air to the south to our cooler air to the north, where temperatures are mainly in the 50s and 60s. A lot cooler closer to Lake Michigan. Breeze off of Lake Michigan, keeping temperatures right around 50 in Milwaukee and Green Bay, in the 40s and even 30s up to the north in Marquette, Michigan, with a breeze off of Lake Superior. Temperatures will be in the lower 50s overnight. We'll see clouds and showers through the early morning hours, then maybe some breaks in the clouds tomorrow afternoon. There'll be some thunderstorms up in the northern part of the state tomorrow night, but we'll mainly miss those. By Thursday, we'll start to see clusters of thunderstorms, especially to our north and west. The best chances for storms here will be Thursday night into Friday as a cold front drops through. You can see the wind shift here by 1 p.m. Friday. The faster the front comes through, the less likely the storms will be strong on Friday. But the Storm Prediction Center for tomorrow has at least a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms up in the northern part of the Midwest, and a slight risk, or level 2 risk, north and west of, say, the Portage and the Dells into much of central Wisconsin. The storms will be strongest there because they'll be during late afternoon and early evening hours. By the time they reach southern Wisconsin, it's more likely to be overnight, and that should at least take some of the sting out of the storms. Tomorrow, some showers in the morning, then maybe a few breaks in the clouds in the afternoon. Otherwise, a cool day with a high of 64. On future track, you can see those showers overnight into tomorrow morning. Then some breaks in the clouds tomorrow afternoon as high temperatures get in the mid-60s. Tomorrow night should be dry with lows in the lower 50s. And Thursday, mainly dry with highs in the upper 70s. Again, thunderstorm chances arrive Thursday night into Friday morning. You can see on future track rainfall, probably about a quarter to a half inch of rain generally. Some areas might pick up more than that. A couple of places could pick up over an inch in a heavier thunderstorm through early Saturday. And you can see this, the cool down for the weekend. Chance of showers Saturday. Sunday will be dry, highs only in the upper 50s. Some rain chances next week. The clouds keep the temperatures down. But by the end of the week, some sunshine brings temperatures back into the 70s.
And coming up in sports, Wisconsin softball ready to make some noise in the NCAA tournament. Why they're calling regionals something you dream of. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Right now, get 30% off frames with any lens purchase. Shopko Optical.
I'm Sarah Godlewski. I'm at the Supreme Court where it looks like Ron Johnson is going to get exactly what he wants. Overturning Roe v. Wade, reinstating Wisconsin's cruel abortion ban, and putting doctors in jail. But that's not what Wisconsinites want. We don't want politicians making healthcare choices for women. I'm Sarah Godlewski, and I approve this message because as your senator, I will never sit by and allow our rights to be stripped away. Join me. Let's fight back and defeat Ron Johnson.
It's like I'm downloading in slow motion. Wish we had better internet.
Charlie! That's right, it's me, Charlie. Wish specialist for Spectrum. Let's get that wish granted.
How?
Spectrum Internet delivers speeds of 200 megabits for a stronger connection on all your devices. Here, yeah, and here. Plus, get a free modem and free desktop security to keep your kids safe online.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month. Call 833-768-4999.
Why do we need all these remotes? I wish our shows were in one place.
Spectrum TV makes it easy to find your favorites. Plus, you'll have access to over 85,000 titles on demand. And with the free Spectrum TV app, you can watch live sports, news, and more on any device, anywhere.
Get Spectrum TV for $49.99 a month. Call 833-768-4999.
I wish we didn't have a contract. Granted.
Oh, he's good. Switch to Spectrum Internet or TV, or get them both for $49.99 a month each, all with no contracts. Call 833-768-4999.
The youth of Dane County deserve a better future, and we want to give it to them. Join News 3 Now's Leah Linscheid and the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County Friday, May 20th for the Hearts for Helping Paint the Town event. This colorful fundraiser is a fun-filled night with games, dinner, a live auction, and more. We would love to have you attend, participate, or support to help us paint the town with our Hearts for Helping 2022 event.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses. See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
Wisconsin's 3 days away from playing on college softball's biggest stage when they head down to Gainesville for a date with Georgia Tech in their regional opener. And excited is an understatement for this group of Badgers. Now, they can't wait to get there to not only play and be part of the atmosphere that is the NCAA tournament, but also show the world that they can hang with some of the best.
I think it's everything that you dream of. Like, kids are like, oh, I want to play on that big stage, and there's not a single seat open. And so it's just cool to see that many people like love the game. And it's like, that's, I don't know, it's just everything you could dream of.
It's what you play for, that postseason win or go home. And it's such a gut check, and it's made for teams that really embrace the hard part like we do.
Adrian Hauser on the bump for the Brewers with the Braves in town. Last night, struggled to score some runs for the crew. Same story tonight. 8th inning, Milwaukee down 1. Marcell Ozuna changes that with one big swing. The 2-run bomb puts Atlanta up 3. That would be the final. Brewers fall 3-0. The AmFam Championship is officially right around the corner. The 3-day tournament at University Ridge tees off on June 10th right here in Madison. And this has to be Steve Stricker's turn to win it all this year, right? Well, that's how he's thinking after coming off Sunday's win on the Champions Tour. And the game plan for the Edgerton native is simple. Keep pace with his buddy and the 2-time defending AmFam champ, Jerry Kelly, and he'll be just fine.
I'm just trying to beat Jerry. If I beat Jerry, then I should be able to, probably win the thing because he's right up there all the time. But no, seriously, it would mean a lot. It's something that I've got to work on though, because I want to win it so badly that I probably get in my own way. Sometimes Breeze Stevens has gotten in my own way, but it's all for good causes, right?
The Celebrity Foursome is also returning to AmFam Championship Week, and this year's foursome is a star-studded one. We've got 2-time U.S. Open champ Andy North, 3-time NFL MVP and former Packers QB Brett Favre, 5-time World Series champ Derek Jeter, and World Golf Hall of Famer Julie Inkster. And Greg Gard has added a big commit to his 2023 class. 4-star forward Gus Yalden, otherwise known as the Gus Bus, announced he's coming to Madison. He stands 6'9" and weighs in at 240 pounds, originally from Appleton, but now goes to high school in North Carolina. We're back after this.
1-800-GOT-JUNK can bring the springtime anytime.
Yes! We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Hello, spring. Hello, savings. Now at the Century House. Save hundreds with a free leather upgrade. Or get $300 off stressless Mike & Max motorized recliners with a soft rocking motion that provides instant comfort. And $300 off the new 50th anniversary retro stressless Royal recliner. Available with the iconic stressless original base. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
I'm Rebecca, and you might know me from reality TV.
And this was my stubborn body fat that I just couldn't get rid of.
But then I went to Sono Bello, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
It is so intensely gratifying for one visit to make this big of a change. It's amazing.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It feels incredible to look down, and it's flat. Thank you again, Sono Bello. I'm so happy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-800-595-1532 or go to sonobello.com.
This ain't about the donor class with their name on trucks, nor the establishment. Man, they failed us for decades. This is about the ones who work for a living, just worry about safe streets and buying groceries. Warrior conservatives. This is about Kevin Nicholson, one of us. The Marine who never forgot how to fight. It's in his gut. Conservatives, rise up. We have a leader.
Hey everybody, who's coming to the big show? It's Vet Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells. An all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway Jew, the Mascot Theory, and Bev Killian. All benefiting Heat and Housing for Heroes. Visit VetAidWI.com for details and to purchase tickets for Trace Atkins.
1-800-GOT-JUNK can bring the springtime anytime.
Oh, yes! We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
A local family brings support to embattled Ukrainians Thursday at 6. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Finally, tonight it's that time of the year. The top baby names of 2021 are out, according to the Social Security Administration. Liam took the top spot for boys. After that, Gary, I'm kidding. Noah came in the runner-up slot, followed by Oliver, Elijah, and James. For girls, Olivia took the top spot, followed by Emma, Charlotte will be back soon, by the way, folks, Amelia, and Ava. Gary was big in the 60s. Eric was big in the 70s. Yeah. Zach big in the 80s, 90s? Somewhere in there. Somewhere late 80s, early 90s, 90s, late 90s? I don't know. Gary, final check of the forecast. Baby
showers,
Gary.
Showers moving in from the west. You don't need me to tell you that.
1961.
Looks like they'll be moving into Dane County probably within the next hour or so.
All right, Gary, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10, folks. Have a great night.